didn't start automatically. I just told, now you're live. Okay.
Are we on YouTube or Facebook?
On YouTube.
Okay.
Now I do. Good evening. My name is Dr. Craig Clark. I'm the Executive Director to the Allegheny County Industrial Development Agency in connection with a project which is subject to this public hearing. Today I'm holding this public hearing to allow citizens to make a statement for the record relating to the involvement of the agency with a project for the benefit of Augustus Solar Wellsville LLC, the State of Delaware Limited Liability Company. The proposed project consists of the following: the acquisition of interest in a 14.9 acre portion of an approximate 46.2 acre parcel of land located on Voorhees Hill Road, town of Wellsville, Allegheny County, New York. The construction on the land of ground-mounted photovoltaic 2.4 megawatt solar energy facility, including panels, racking, inverters, electrical cables, battery storage, grid interconnections, site preparation, access roads, and any other required improvements. All said improvements collectively referred to as the facility, and the acquisition and installation thereof and thereon of related fixtures, machinery, equipment, and other personal property. All the foregoing to constitute a solar electric energy generating facility to be owned and operated by the company. Granting of certain financial assistance with respect to the foregoing include potential exemptions from certain sales tax and use taxes, real property taxes, real estate transfer taxes, and mortgage recording taxes. Collectively, the financial assistance. The lease or sale of the project facility to the company or such other person as may be designated by the company and agreed to by the agency. I intend to provide general information on the agency's general authority and public purpose to provide assistance to the proposed project. I will then open the comment period to receive any comments from all present who wish to comment on either the proposed project or the financial assistance contemplated by the agency. Before discussing the general information and opening the hearing for public comment, I'd like to first include some details regarding the proposed project. The estimated cost of proposed project are equal to or approximately $4.196 million, and the benefits being considered by the agency are described briefly as sales tax exemptions of $218,000, mortgage recording tax if used $47,000, and real property tax exemptions. The provision of Chapter 1030 of laws of 1969 of New York, constituting Title I of Article 18-A of the General Municipal Law, Chapter 24 of the Consolidated Law of New York as amended, and Chapter 99 of the 1973 laws of the State of New York as amended and codified as Section 9006A of said General Municipal Law, authorize the agency to promote, develop, encourage, and assist in acquiring, constructing, reconstructing, improving, maintaining, and equipping, and furnishing, manufacturing, warehousing, research, commercial and industrial facilities, among others. Pursuant to Section 859A in the General Municipal Law of the State of New York, prior to the agency providing any financial assistance of more than $100,000 to any project, the agency, among other things, must hold a public hearing pursuant to Section 859-A of the Act with respect to said project. After consideration of the application received by the company, the members of the agency adopted a resolution on July 13th, 2023, authorizing the executive director of the agency to conduct a public hearing with respect to the proposed project. The executive director of the agency caused notice of this public hearing to be mailed on July 20th to the chief executive officer of the Allegheny County, town of Wellsville, and the Wellsville Central School District, published on July 28th, 2023 in the Spectator, the newspaper of general circulation available to the residents of the town of Wellsville. Copies of the full notice of the public hearing are available on the table, and unless there's an objection, I'm going to suggest waiving the full reading of the notice of the public hearing. The comments received today at the public hearing will be presented to the members of the agency at or prior to the meeting at which the members of the agency will consider whether to approve the undertaking of the proposed project and the financial assistance in excess of $100,000. The notice of the public hearing indicated that the written comments could also be addressed to Craig R. Clark, Executive Director of the agency, and no written comments have been received by the agency prior to the public hearing. Are there any remarks from the company present at the public hearing? Do you want to make any remarks?
Do we know if anyone's watching online?
Do not have anybody right now, no.
Okay, you know about the project since you are leasing your property to us for the project. I introduced the project to you already. So I don't really have any additional details to share. I will say that we went ahead and paid National Grid our full construction deposit today. So we're moving forward with them.
Okay.
That's really
So in case there is someone, can you just introduce yourself?
Oh, sure.
Sure.
I'm Catherine Shep, and I'm with Clean Choice Energy here to represent Augustus Solar Wellsville.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll now open the public hearing for public comment at 7:06. By way of the operating rules, if you wish to make a public comment, please raise your hand and I'll call on you. And unless there's an issue, we try to keep the 3-minute comments, but I don't think we'll have that issue tonight. When anyone has an opportunity to speak, I'll conclude this public hearing. A record of this public hearing will be prepared and reviewed by the members of the agency in connection with the agency's consideration of the project. Again, the purpose of this public hearing is to solicit public comment. We are not here to answer questions. However, we will, in the course of the public hearing, consider questions if we have the information to answer these questions. I'll now ask if there is anyone in attendance who wishes to comment on either the nature or the location of the project. Do you have any, as the landowner, do you have any comments?
I'd just like to go on the record as saying one of the reasons we're doing this is because we had a piece of property developed earlier that was prime agricultural property that turned into solar.
Mhm.
And so our goal at that point, as a business has been around since 1906, we're trying to preserve the agricultural side of things. So we're filling the line full. The reason we're only at 15 acres versus, I think we signed up like 90 acres. But the goal was to fill the line full so that non-grade, our best land isn't going into ag, but more of our not so great lands going into solar instead.
And the board appreciates that.
That's why we're doing it. I
Good.
just want to be on the record to say.
Sure.
Other than that, that's it.
Okay. Other than that, we'll wait until 7:15 if there's no other comments, but we'll see if anyone from the public does show up.
Sounds good.
So if there are no further comments, I will now close this public hearing at 7:16, being 15 minutes from the beginning of the announcement. And thank you all for attending and listening to this meeting. We'll actually have a transcription on our website. Thank you.